Tozamba Gogo nomkhosikazi sendoda Gogo Bathini Mbatha umavula kuvela emzini wami amadoda namhlanje sithi you are bleeding. Gogo, what do you mean I'm bleeding? What do you mean I'm bleeding? Hey Gogo, I don't understand ukuthi mawuthi I'm bleeding. Gogo, my problem is in Zilemana. Gogo, my problem is I don't see what I'm doing with money. Gogo, my problem is that, you know, when money gets into my hand, suddenly it disappears. I don't know what do I do with money, Gogo. Gogo this, Gogo this, Gogo that. Okay, most of the time that's not true. That's not a true statement what you're saying, Uguti, you don't know. Yes, it does happen that you truly don't know what happened to the money. You had all the money coming in, whether from the business or you working, but suddenly you claiming, allow me to use that word, claiming that you don't see what you're doing with money. You don't see any profits. You don't see what you are working for. Gogo, must I still continue working even if I don't see what I'm working for? Gogo, please help me. Gogo, what is happening in my life? What is happening? Please, Gogo, tell me what is happening, Gogo. Well, the answer is clear. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. I had the same problem, and I was talking to one of the guys in the team to say, you know what, this is what is happening, this is what is happening, this is what is happening. And he said, no, Gogo, you're bleeding. And I didn't understand myself. What do you mean I'm bleeding? And he said, remember we've mentioned this thing, that's where money goes. We've mentioned this thing, that's where money goes. We've mentioned this thing, that's where money goes. You're still confused, I understand. Let's get to it. The fact that I'm saying you are bleeding is because somebody has made me understand what I was going through at that particular time. I also thought maybe it's a bad spirit, it's what, because I'm also human. But that person said to me, no, Gogo, no, you're not. It's not bad luck. It's not something else. It's not about the system, the systems that you're using in terms of business. No, you are bleeding. Let's get to it. To you now. You are working. You've got a bunch of friends that are depending on you to buy booze for them. They don't want to buy booze. You all drink, but you are the only person that really buys. People, they'll call you, hey, Skipan, hey, and everything. And you have a pride of even phoning them to say, hey guys, what are you drinking there today? Yesterday you were drinking me. Today, what are you offering in terms of for us to have fun and everything? That is bleeding. So there's money that doesn't just satisfies you, but it's bleeding because it makes other people happy at your expense. That is bleeding. You've got dozens of girlfriends. This one wants airtime. This one wants money for a weave. This one wants a new hairstyle or whatever. This one wants clothes. This one wants to be paid for rental. This one wants this. This one wants this and everything. You do make money, but your money goes to your girlfriends. Or you do make money, but your money goes to your men. There are men that now you're taking care of. It happens in both sides. Yes, most of the time it happens on men, whereby men will have more than 5 girlfriends and they all depend on him in terms of money. But even a lady can have a boyfriend or 2 boyfriends that depends on her in terms of money because she likes to show off, or he likes to show up. He likes to be seen. He likes to be seen in a mali. I can afford a girlfriend and everything. Then you come to Gogo Bathini Mbatha for help to say, Imala yuboni ya pikanti, you are bleeding in that level. There's things that you are doing for your family at home. Maybe at home you're taking care of them in terms of buying them a grocery. You're responsible to take your siblings to school or whatever. That is not black tax. There's nothing called black tax. You are simply assisting. You are simply giving back to where you belong, to where you come from, because your parents cannot suffer while you are alive and you are working. They cannot. It is not a must that you take care of them, but it is necessary that you take care of them. So if now they are taking advantage of you, they want a new TV suddenly, because there's now what is called smart TV. Now they want smart TV. Smart TV, it works hand in hand with data, which means you need to put Wi-Fi at home and everything. For what? Do they really need it because they need it, or they really want it because they see a neighbor has it? If those kind of things are happening, you are bleeding now from your family part of things. You are bleeding. You are buying a grocery like you always did. You know you've got a clear budget and everything, but suddenly it's like you were using 5 rand for your family. It's now 10 rand, and it's going to 15 rand. You're bleeding. You need to go back to your drawing board to say, where did we go wrong? How did we arrive here? How did it happen? Because this is how I've told myself, this is how my budget allows me to help you with. And how did it happen that it gets to where it is now? No, I can't take it anymore. Because why? You're bleeding. So it's not that you don't have money or you don't make money. You do, but you are bleeding in that space. You married. You have a family, but you are the only person that contributes towards kids. For example, you are the only person that must say, kids have new winter clothes, kids have this, but you married, you're staying in the same house. One of you is the only one that makes sure kids' stuff are taken care of. Why? Because it's both your kids. You married. Everybody must put their salary on the table to say, this is how much we're getting in this family, and this is how we're going to use it. So there's no hiding of things which we're now taking care of your family for this much, and then the other one is not taking care of their family because of they are now stuck into responsibilities here at home. It's not fair. So that person is bleeding. So that person is working, they are making good salaries, or they are in business, they are making good, they are doing well in business, but the problem is that they are bleeding. Where? Here at home. Here. Right here. So it is a responsibility of one person. I heard many people say, because of he's a man, because of I'm a man, I must pay for a bond, I must pay for cars, I must pay for what. Then my wife will see what is it that she pays for and everything, and only to find out that you are paying for all of those things and you are left out, and at the end of the day, whose money is it? It's yours. So I'm not saying people or men mustn't pay for things, but I don't know who came with this theory that men must pay for more. We are doing more as men because of we have to take care of our wives, we have to take care of our girlfriends if you're not married, or your partner. But you mustn't bleed at the end of the day, meaning you mustn't find yourself at the end of the day that you are doing all this but you're not happy, because at the end of the day you are left with nothing. So by the time it's the 10th, the 15th, you are broke. You don't have anything. Why? Because you took everything and you put it in the house. Yes, if your partner, it's not working, yes, it is your responsibility to take care of things that you will be able to pay for them. Not everything, because definitely you won't be able to pay for everything, but you'll be able to pay what is important in the household. So we need to be careful on where do we bleed. Where else, Gogo, a person can bleed? Your friends, if they need money, if they need favors, if they need something, they call you. And it has never happened that you call them. They call you. Hey, I'm stuck with petrol. Hey man, my kids don't have a school fees. Hey, this is what is happening. Hey, this is happening. Hey, this is happening, and everything. You don't breathe because of your friends. You don't breathe because of your family members. You don't breathe because of there's just somebody who will come and look for help, and when you go to them, they don't help you, and they've never even helped you before. It's just happened that now suddenly you are the messiah that has to help everybody around you. You bleeding. The man is going to the wrong direction. You must stop that. You need to stop that. You need to hold that. Because money is going to the wrong direction. Instead of the money to benefit you, for the business to benefit you, for your working, you need to see that you're working and everything. And then in closure, why do people bleed? Because they don't put themselves first. Guys, this is your life. No one is coming to rescue you. No one will put you first unless you put yourself first. This is what I'm going to do for myself, and this is what I can afford to do for you at home. There, sorry, I cannot afford to do that. Don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to say, I would like to help you, but at this moment I can't. There's nothing wrong with that, but we find ourselves feeling guilty of saying such things. Why? Because we want to make other people happy than to make ourselves. I'm not saying be cruel. I'm saying don't help people, but help people that helps you. Help somebody that you know that if you need help, these people or this person will definitely help you. Don't just sit and be that one person that you always ready. This one will come and say, please borrow me this, here it is and everything, because you want to be liked, because you want to be seen as this good person and everything. The same people that help other people are the ones at the end of the day that they have been dragged down, dragged to the mud, dragged to nobodies in life. So make sure that you check in terms of where are you bleeding. Which part of your life that you feel that, hey, I'm bleeding here. Here I'm bleeding. I might not mention everything in this video, but all I'm saying is that you are bleeding. Somewhere, somehow, you are bleeding. Somewhere, somehow, what you are going through, it has nothing to do with Tagachwa, it has nothing to do with traditional healing and everything. You are simply bleeding. But Gogo, how do I stop bleeding? Put yourself first. Think twice before you help. Don't just help. You know what you're drinking. You know how much liquor that makes you drunk. And the money that you spend, which is the whole salary, in booze, it's not alcohol that you took. It's not alcohol that you drank alone. It's alcohol that you were buying for people. It's alcohol that you were making other people happy. Why? Because you are not putting yourself first. So let's make sure we put ourselves first. That is the first way. That's the number one way of stopping the bleed that we have. That's how you can stop our bleeding, is to put ourselves first. Guys, please look out for more videos of Salwa and daughter. We are launching e-buy called Umsamo very, very, very soon. I'm very excited. It came as a dream, but there is a video that will be specially dedicated for that bay that we're going to launch, that we're going to present to you. It's going to help people who have a calling, they don't know the direction, people who who wants to get answers through Upatha, they don't know what to do and everything. People have been asking, Gogo, why do you always say yellow on the left, right, yellow on the left, and on the right hand side it's blue? Gogo, you always correct us when you say blue and yellow. I said no, not blue and yellow, yellow and blue. So Lelo by Lelo is going to explain such things. So why did I always insisted in that? And many people, if you can go to a combo of yellow and blue, or the video called The Power of Candle Yellow and Blue, you'll realize that many people on comments, they are more of saying, Gogo, no, we understand now. Gogo, I've changed how I used to place candles and I've seen the difference. Gogo, how does it happen and everything? And then there are people who are asking me to say, Gogo, which buy can I use? I feel weak, Gogo, when ngipahla. I feel weak when I do the pleasing. What bait can I use, Gogo, to give me powers, to give me strength, and to help me to focus or to refocus in whatever that I'm doing and not being disturbed, so that even the bad spirit during upahla wami, when it comes, they found me protected. What buy must I use? With this buy that is coming, I'm answering all those questions. I'm giving you the clear answer of ipai. It's two of them. There's a blue one and there's a yellow one, and it's up to you in terms of your visions. Which one came to you to use? So I'm definitely sure that Lele by Lele is going to help many people, because in one of the visions that I had on this ipai is that there were many people. It was an event at home with so many people, and I remember my granny was going up and down greeting people with so many different surnames, meaning this bai, it's not Lawashandu, no, ye bai for everybody who are believing so much in Ukphahla, who are believing so much in ancestors. Gogo Bathini Mbatha 0357995703 0357995703. That is our only booking number. Please be careful of amakola, people that are taking people's money in the name of Gogo Bathini Mbatha. We don't do consultation over the phone. We don't do anything unless you come in person to consult with the Gogo Bathini Mbatha. Locksmith, Thokozani.